今日もお疲れ様でした。2月19日、木曜日。英語で一日を締めくくりましょう。
Japan's ruling LDP named former economy minister Yasutoshi Nishimura as election chief. He was involved in a slush fund scandal. This is the first time a scandal-linked lawmaker received a key post since the scandal began, which previously caused public distrust and poor election results for the party.
SoftBank launched SoftVoice, an AI system to moderate aggressive customer calls. This addresses kasuhara, or customer harassment, a growing social issue in Japan. From October 2026, companies must protect employees. SoftVoice aims to help mental health while maintaining service quality for customers. Prime Minister Sanai Takaichi's second cabinet is now focused on implementing policies after a strong election victory. Takaichi plans to advance potentially divisive policies, emphasizing defense and public finances. Her administration needs to detail these measures and aims to boost the Japanese economy through strategic investments.
3 national universities in Japan will raise their international student enrollment limits. A new framework allows universities to increase caps if they meet specific standards, avoiding previous penalties for exceeding limits. This move aims to welcome more foreign students to Japan, enhancing global academic exchange.
The U.S. states that a long runway at the new facility is essential for the return of the Futenma base in Okinawa. While the current Futenma runway is 2,700 meters, the replacement facility will have 2 runways, each about 1,800 meters, to meet operational requirements.
A man named Eiki Morita has been arrested in Tokyo. He is suspected of forcing a 13-year-old student to meet a sex buyer at a hotel last year. This case highlights ongoing concerns about child exploitation and illegal activities in the region. Authorities are investigating further.
Japan's government plans to revise its economic security promotion law. A bill will be submitted during the current parliamentary session. The revision aims to support Japanese projects and interests abroad, enhancing the nation's economic security framework and protecting its strategic industries globally.
Japan's distribution law will be revised to assist long-distance truck drivers. The goal is to let drivers transfer cargo to other companies' trucks at warehouses along routes. This change should help drivers return home quicker, improving their working conditions and reducing fatigue.
Tohoku Electric submitted an improvement plan after improper tests at its nuclear plant. The company apologized, stating irregularities were due to a lack of awareness about protecting nuclear materials and insufficient involvement from senior officials. They aim to prevent future occurrences and ensure safety.
次は社会のニュースです。
A measles outbreak in Tokyo is causing concern. One man infected with the disease may have exposed many people in public places, including stores and restaurants. Another woman, also with measles, visited a hospital multiple times. Health officials are urging residents to be careful and seek medical advice if they show symptoms.
SoftBank has launched a new AI system called SoftVoice. This system helps moderate aggressive customer calls. It aims to tackle kasuhara, which is customer harassment, a growing social issue in Japan. The technology seeks to protect call center employees from stress and psychological harm during their work.
A recent survey shows that many Japanese voters believed false information during the February 8th general election. About 80% of those who saw misleading news thought it was true. This highlights a big challenge in how people get their news and what they trust in society, especially during election times.
Over the last 10 years, Japan has shown increasing acceptance of same-sex partnerships. This change reflects a shift in social attitudes and ongoing discussions about LGBTQ+ rights across the country.
Many people are becoming more open-minded, leading to a more inclusive society in various aspects of daily life.
Foreign residents are helping to bring new life to a resort town in Japan. This town was struggling after the economic bubble era. Their arrival is boosting the local economy and helping the community grow again. It shows how new populations can positively impact older, quiet areas.
Starting in 2026, tourists and short-term visitors will no longer be able to take the Japanese language proficiency test in Japan. Applicants will now need a mid to long-term resident status. This change aims to improve how the test is managed and ensure proper administration for all participants.
Japan's fraud industry faced record losses in 2025, totaling over $3.2 billion. Most of these losses came from social media scams. Police are now seeking help from other countries and developing white AI solutions to fight these advanced criminal activities and protect citizens from financial harm.
A recent survey indicates that almost 80% of people in Japan believe public safety has declined over the past decade. This widespread feeling of insecurity reflects a growing concern among citizens about crime and overall safety in their neighborhoods and throughout the country. It is a significant social worry.
Several high school baseball players are under investigation for allegedly spreading obscene images. This incident has raised serious questions about online behavior and digital ethics among young people in Japan. It highlights the need for better education on responsible internet use within schools and sports communities.
Following her re-election, Prime Minister Takaichi plans to strengthen conservative social policies. Her agenda includes tightening immigration rules and supporting traditional views on imperial succession. She also aims to maintain existing traditions regarding married women's surnames, reflecting a focus on established cultural norms.
続いて、文化・芸能ニュースをお伝えします。
Tokyo Ska Paradise Orchestra will play in Oita, Japan on February 19th. Also, Naoto is performing in Fukuoka on the same day. These are part of many concerts happening across Japan this month. Fans are excited for a variety of music events, including J-pop and ska.
Filipino groups SB19, Cup of Joe, and BGYO will bring their music to Japan. They are set to perform at the D.U.N.K Showcase in Yokohama from March 13th to 15th. This event will feature various global acts. It is a big moment for original Filipino music in Japan.
The Japanese live-action movie, Kokuho, has made over 20 billion yen at the box office. This sets a new record for a Japanese live-action film. The movie, released last June, continues to be very popular. It now ranks among the top all-time box office hits in Japan.
K-pop band Zero Base One will hold its final world tour concerts in Yokohama, Japan. These encore shows are on Wednesday and Thursday, wrapping up their Here and Now tour. The tour has attracted over 150,000 fans. The group will then continue as a 5-member act.
Global music star Bad Bunny is set to perform his first-ever concert in Japan. He will appear in Tokyo on March 7th for Spotify's Billions Club Live series. This special event will feature his many songs that have over 1 billion streams. It is a one-night-only show for top Spotify listeners.
A new Japanese LGBT drama film called This Is I will be released on Netflix on February 10th. The movie stars Haruki Mochizuki and Saito Takumi. It tells the story of Haruna Ai, who faced challenges but pursued her dream of becoming an idol.
The Japan Foundation announced its JFF Theater streaming lineup for February. It includes a mix of Japanese comedies and dramas. These films explore themes like time travel and Japanese culture. viewers can enjoy a range of stories, from modern high school students in old Japan to office workers stuck in a time loop.
Netflix has revealed 4 new Japanese titles for 2026. These include the live-action series Viral Hit and the film 1 Year to Live by a Man. Other titles are Doors Closed, Bids Open, and Sparks of Tomorrow. These new shows highlight diverse Japanese storytelling coming to global audiences.
Eureka is releasing a 5-film samurai epic series on Blu-ray in February. This collection features the legendary Miyamoto Musashi saga, starring Kinosuke Nakamura. These films are from the early 1960s and are presented from new 4K restorations. It is a limited edition set for film fans.
One Championship is starting a new monthly martial arts event series called One Samurai in Japan. The press conference was held on February 18th in Tokyo. This series will feature popular Japanese martial arts stars and international fighters across MMA, Muay Thai, and kickboxing. It aims to boost Japanese martial arts.
次はビジネス関連のニュースです。
Japan plans to update its economic security law. This change supports companies with important overseas projects, like building seaports and AI data centers. It also helps a state bank provide funds, reducing investment risks. A new think tank will address supply chain challenges. This is the first revision since 2022.
Japan's exports surged in January, driven by strong Asian demand before the Lunar New Year. Exports increased by 16.8% year-on-year. However, shipments to the United States declined by 5%. Imports also fell by 2.5%, indicating softer domestic demand. The trade deficit narrowed, but recovery remains delicate.
Into Loop is helping Japanese businesses with digital transformation and global expansion. Facing a shrinking workforce, the company offers consulting and digital services. They assist firms in modernizing operations, adopting AI, and growing internationally. Into Loop focuses on a people-centered approach to ensure long-term success in the evolving economy.
Canon Inc., with Teijin Limited, is leading supply chain decarbonization efforts. They calculate product CO2 emissions using actual data for virgin plastics, a first in Japan. Teijin received a special environmental certification. Canon now uses this data for its products, aiming to cut raw material CO2 emissions by almost 3%.
The Japan-Sri Lanka Economic Policy Dialogue has restarted after 10 years. Officials from both nations co-chaired the discussions, aiming to boost economic ties. A large Japanese business delegation also participated. Talks focused on Sri Lanka's export growth, integrating into global supply chains, and strengthening its financial stability.
Osaka Hospital has launched a project to use generative AI safely in healthcare. Partnering with Fujitsu Japan and Fortians Consulting, they aim to improve workforce efficiency across all medical operations. The initiative will develop guidelines and infrastructure for AI use, with Microsoft Japan's expertise, starting operations in June 2026.
The International Monetary Fund urged Japan to continue raising interest rates. They warned against further fiscal loosening, especially cutting the consumption tax, which could weaken Japan's ability to handle future economic shocks. The IMF stressed the central bank's independence is key for stable inflation expectations.
Japan's Prime Minister Takaichi, recently re-elected, seeks stronger cooperation with the U.S. in rare earths development. She hopes to deepen ties with President Trump during an upcoming summit. Takaichi's proposed sales tax cut on food and her liberal fiscal policies are under scrutiny due to concerns about inflation and national debt.
Japan has committed $36 billion to 3 major projects in the United States. These investments include a natural gas plant in Ohio, a crude oil export facility on the Gulf Coast, and a synthetic diamond manufacturing site. This is part of a larger $550 billion investment package, strengthening Japan-U.S. economic relations.
Prime Minister Takaichi plans to revise Japan's defense policies by December. This includes lifting a ban on lethal weapons exports, shifting Japan away from its post-war pacifist stance. The goal is to boost military capabilities and intelligence gathering. This move could create new opportunities for Japan's defense industry and international defense partnerships.
では、スポーツニュースをお伝えします。
Mari Fukada, a 19-year-old Japanese snowboarder, won a gold medal in the women's slopestyle event at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. She became Japan's youngest female gold medalist at the Winter Games. This historic win adds to Japan's strong performance in snowboarding. Fukada's impressive runs secured her top spot on the podium.
Kokomo Murase earned a bronze medal in the women's snowboard slopestyle at the Milan Cortina Olympics. This is her second medal at these games, having previously won gold in big air. Murase's strong performance helped Japan achieve its first ever Olympic snowboard slopestyle podium finishes. Her consistent efforts continue to bring pride to Japan.
Taiga Hasegawa secured a silver medal for Japan in the men's snowboard slopestyle event at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics. His excellent performance contributed to Japan's historic success in snowboarding. This marks a significant achievement for Hasegawa and the Japanese Olympic team, showcasing their talent on the world stage.
Japan's total medal count at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics has reached a new record high of 22 medals. This includes 5 gold medals, matching the record set at the 1998 Nagano Winter Olympics. The nation's athletes have shown outstanding skill across various sports, making these games a memorable one for Japan.
Japan tied its record for Winter Games medals with a gold in figure skating pairs. This achievement on February 17th further boosted the nation's overall medal count at the Milan Cortina Olympics. The figure skating team delivered a remarkable performance, captivating audiences and adding another prestigious medal to Japan's collection.
Japan set a new Winter Olympics medal record with 19 medals by February 18th. This surpassed their previous record from the 2022 Beijing Games. The continuous stream of medals highlights the dedication and hard work of Japanese athletes, who are consistently performing at an elite level during the Olympics.
The Japanese women's speed skating team Pursuit earned a bronze medal on February 17th. This marked their third consecutive Winter Olympics with a podium finish in this event. The team showcased great teamwork and determination, securing a valuable medal against strong international competitors, adding to Japan's success.
Ryoma Kimata won a silver medal in the men's big air snowboarding event. Kimata, who was 10th in qualifying, greatly improved his performance in the finals. His incredible comeback secured him a place on the podium, showing his resilience and skill in a highly competitive field at the Winter Olympics.
Yuto Totsuka claimed a gold medal in the men's halfpipe snowboarding competition. After finishing second in qualifying, Totsuka delivered an exceptional second run, including 2 triple cork 140/40s. His dominant performance secured the gold, making him a standout athlete at the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics.
Ryusa Yamada secured a bronze medal in the men's halfpipe snowboarding event. Yamada's consistent high scores in his first and third runs earned him a spot on the podium. His strong showing alongside teammate Yuto Totsuka demonstrates Japan's prowess in halfpipe snowboarding at the Winter Games.
続いて、国際ニュースです。
Japan plans to update its economic security law. This change will help Japanese companies with important projects overseas. These projects include developing seaports for logistics and data centers for AI. The goal is to strengthen Japan's economy in a changing global environment, especially with ongoing conflicts and technology competition.
Japanese Prime Minister Sanaya Takaichi expressed her desire to strengthen ties with U.S. President Donald Trump. She hopes for deeper relations between the two countries. This comes as Japan looks to boost its international standing and cooperation with key allies on global issues.
Japanese customs reported seizing over 3 tons of illegal drugs in 2025. This marks a 15% increase from the previous year. A record amount of cannabis was confiscated. Shipments originated from various countries, including the United States, Thailand, and Vietnam, highlighting international drug trafficking efforts.
Japan's inbound tourism saw a decline in January, largely due to a 61% drop in visitors from China. This decrease is linked to ongoing tensions between the two nations. However, tourism from South Korea and the United States saw significant growth, helping to offset some of the losses.
The U.S. Department of Defense stated that the Futenma Air Base site in Okinawa will not be returned to Japan without a longer runway at the replacement facility. This issue highlights ongoing discussions between the U.S. and Japanese governments regarding military base relocation and operational capabilities.
2 U.S. Marines have been referred to prosecutors in Tokyo in connection with a theft case. This incident involves American military personnel in Japan and is now under legal review. Such cases often draw attention to the status of forces agreement between the two nations.
Prime Minister Takaichi aims to enhance Japan's military strength and defense policies. She plans to lift the ban on lethal weapons exports and move away from post-war pacifist principles. Japan also seeks closer intelligence sharing and cooperation with allies like the U.S., Australia, and Britain.
Japan will establish a new think tank focusing on economic security and supply chain issues. This institute will bring together experts in diplomacy, defense, economy, and technology. It aims to develop policy proposals and will collaborate with foreign research organizations to address global challenges.
Japan has pledged a $550 billion investment package for projects in the United States. This includes significant capital for 3 initial projects. These are a natural gas plant in Ohio, a crude oil export facility on the U.S. Gulf Coast, and a synthetic diamond manufacturing site.
Japan's revised economic security law will now include measures to protect core infrastructure, such as medical facilities, from foreign cyber attacks. Additionally, the government will support projects to lay new optical cables under the sea. These steps aim to enhance national security and digital resilience.
次は IT 技術関連のニュースをお伝えします。
SoftBank has launched SoftVoice, an AI system for call centers. It uses real-time AI voice conversion to soften aggressive customer tones, protecting employees from harassment. The system maintains original speech content while reducing perceived anger. This innovative solution aims to improve mental health for service staff in Japan.
Advantest Corporation, a leading semiconductor test equipment supplier, reported a cybersecurity incident on February 19, 2026. A ransomware attack may have impacted parts of their network. The company detected unusual activity on February 15th and is now working with cybersecurity experts to investigate. They will notify affected individuals if personal data was compromised.
GMO Internet Group is expanding its business to include artificial intelligence, robotics, cybersecurity, and insurance. This strategic shift reflects a growing trend in Japan's digital industry towards an AI-centric economy. The Tokyo-based company plans to seek shareholder approval in March 2026, aiming to offer comprehensive digital risk management services.
Asahi Group Holdings confirmed a ransomware attack last September led to a leak of over 115,000 personal datasets. This data included names, phone numbers of clients, and addresses of current and former employees. Asahi has since implemented stricter security measures, including enhanced detection systems and employee training, to prevent future data breaches.
Japan's Nikkei stock index saw a significant rise, fueled by strong performances in technology shares. AI investor SoftBank Group experienced a 2.6% increase, and chip-making equipment manufacturer Tokyo Electron stock climbed by 2.9%. This rally shows increased market confidence, partly due to Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's economic stimulus plans.
Advantest Corporation, a leading semiconductor test equipment supplier, reported a cybersecurity incident on February 19, 2026. A ransomware attack may have impacted parts of their network. The company detected unusual activity on February 15th and is now working with cybersecurity experts to investigate. They will notify affected individuals if personal data was compromised.
Japan's Nikkei stock index saw a significant rise, fueled by strong performances in technology shares. AI investor SoftBank Group experienced a 2.6% increase, and chip-making equipment manufacturer Tokyo Electron stock climbed by 2.9%. This rally shows increased market confidence, partly due to Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi's economic stimulus plans.
Japan plans to invest $36 billion in American projects, focusing on energy, AI, and semiconductor supply chains. This is the first phase of $550 billion commitment under a trade agreement. A key project involves SoftBank's SB Energy leading a $33 billion natural gas plant in Ohio, bolstering economic security.
Japanese paper manufacturer OG Holdings is developing a new EUV photoresist for next-generation 2-nanometer semiconductor chips. Utilizing wood-based components, this material signifies OG Holdings' entry into the advanced chip material market. The company aims for commercialization by 2028, targeting 10 billion yen in annual sales by the 2030s, boosting Japan's material strength.
Japan's Ministry of Economic Trade and Industry, METI, is set to dramatically increase its budget for semiconductors and artificial intelligence in fiscal year 2026. Funding will nearly quadruple to approximately 1.23 trillion yen. This includes significant allocations for Rapidus to advance logic manufacturing and for domestic AI development, particularly in robotics and industrial machinery applications.
Major Tokyo-based semiconductor companies are reporting substantial profit growth, driven by surging demand for AI-related chips. Firms like Kyosha, Advantest, and Tokyo Electron have revised their financial forecasts upwards. The global chip market is expected to achieve record revenues in 2026, fueled by investments in AI infrastructure and advanced semiconductor manufacturing.
Asia is emerging as a crucial hub for the global AI ecosystem, with strong capabilities in semiconductors and integrated circuit design. Memory, rather than pure processing power, is increasingly seen as the primary bottleneck for AI system performance. Major chip makers like TSMC are adjusting their strategies and increasing AI growth guidance to meet this evolving demand.
今日のニュースは以上です。最後までお付き合いいただき、ありがとうございました。おやすみなさい。